morning, maybe it's on today. We're gonna get after it. I hope you're ready, because we're ready, baby.
We're here on Mount Charleston. I'll get a nice little run in. Some good work today. Bro, look at, come here, touch me. How does it feel to touch a real man?
I just can't wait for May 2nd, Cinco de Mayo weekend, fighting for 2 titles. You guys are gonna see a different monster that night. This is gonna be the fight of the year. He's ready to go and show the world why they call him the Mexican Monster.
Ask me what's my plan for Ramirez. What's my game plan for the fight?
Hey.
We'll go in there, hit him with some good shit, and leave with a pocket full of cash.
They call him the Mexican Monster. He earned that name by systematically demolishing every man who dared to share his reign.
And still, the undefeated.
31 times they stepped up to stop him.
He is down!
31 times he sent them away broken.
Benavidez unloading!
For most, boxing is a career. But for Benavidez, it provides a sanctuary. In this sacred space, a higher power guides his hands as he fights for his family, for his salvation. This makes him truly dangerous. He ignores the hollow glitter of wealth and fame. He pursues a divine journey of violence because he loves it.
I definitely feel like this life is made for me. God put me here for a reason on this path, and I'm gonna take full advantage of that. Everything I say, I believe. And everybody that will go up against me will be defeated.
But as he scales to the cruiserweight clouds, the air thins. Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez waits for him there. A man who rewrote the record books.
I expect this fight to be a war.
A 200-pound anomaly. A giant who wields the hands of a surgeon and the power of a wrecking ball. For the first time, the Mexican Monster does not loom largest in the room.
Pues mi intención es hacerle daño, mi intención es ganar esta pelea. Sé que estoy dejando todo arriba del ring, pues va a haber una guerra el 2 de mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, for a Mexican warrior, this weekend represents an inheritance. This May 2nd, the monster and the giant collide to claim their birthright. This is the sport at its most primal, its most beautiful, its most violent. Viva el boxeo.
I started from the bottom, man. I never had anything given to me. The only thing that I was given to by people was just doubt and hate, and everybody said I couldn't be anything. I've been world champion since I was 20 years old. When I came into boxing, I didn't care about money. I still don't care about money, it just comes, but my #1 focus is becoming the best boxer in all of the world. And I think that's why so much people gravitate towards me, because at the end of the day, I'm not, you could hate me, you could like me, you do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, what I'm speaking is real stuff, and what I'm showing is real stuff. I'm showing focus, I'm showing dedication, I'm showing hunger, I'm showing fire. I don't care what nobody says, I'm gonna be what I wanna be. I became the best version of myself, and now I'm the Mexican Monster.
There is a rising energy around David Benavidez, a gravity that draws the world towards him.
We always gotta make time for the fans, man, bro.
I know you're gonna beat his ass.
You guys came on a good day.
I appreciate letting us watch. That's pretty cool.
People don't just watch him. They want to be close to the fire. And the reason is simple. He isn't risk-averse. He doesn't look for the safe exit.
I put myself in a hard position where I know if I make a mistake, I might get hurt. I put myself in that position purposely so I get the best out of him.
Most men in this sport treat an unbeaten record like glass, something to be protected and polished. Benavidez is different. He's a man who runs toward the wreck. And right now, he's a show worth the price of admission.
A lot of people have been throwing out there the face of boxing. I'm just trying to be what I know I am, and that's one of the baddest dudes on the planet, calling everybody out and beating these fighters and winning championships. If that earns me the title of face of boxing, then I guess that's what it is.
Relentless pressure is his calling card. Benavidez is known for brutalizing opponents. Perhaps that's why the biggest names in multiple divisions have avoided him.
People don't want to fight me because they know I'm coming 110% every single fight. You know, I feel like winning and losing is a decision, and I've already made that decision. I'm going to win a long, long time ago.
The Mexican Monster.
He's a man who has spent his career hunting opponents who didn't want to be found. Because of that, every step forward has been a step into deeper water. He's had to outgrow division after division just to find a man willing to stand across from him.
Every fight has got harder because I've been calling for those fights. I've been calling for myself. I made that fight happen with Caleb Plant. I made the fight with Boo Boo. I made the fight with Morrell. I made the fight with Zurdo Ramirez. Me, because I'm ready for this risk.
When you're the monster, you eventually run out of people to scare. You have to move toward the bigger game. That risk comes to a head on May 2nd. David Benavidez is making a 25-pound leap, a staggering jump into the deep end of the cruiserweight division. Standing in his way is the unified champion, Zurdo Ramirez.
I'm not gonna lie, boxing is scary. So when those decisions are made, when you call out these people and it's time to make that fight happen, this shit gets scary. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh, well I'm so fucking confident, this and that. Yeah, I'm confident in myself, but you make one wrong mistake, anything can go south. This is what makes boxing boxing, the risks. Let's go, you want to spar?
For David, risk isn't a choice. It's the price of growing up Benavidez. He inherited discipline from his father, who feared that softness was a weakness. Because boxing wasn't just a sport, it was the only way to keep them safe.
The most proud moment I have is just seeing my family now and the way everybody is.
This is the next world champion here. Remember his name, Gordo. Gabriel Benavidez, the next world champion.
When a man fights to prove the sacrifice and believes the ring is the only route, then greatness isn't a goal, it's an inevitability.
I know once I do my prayers and I live how I'm supposed to live, everything is gonna be taken care of. In the ring, at home, and everywhere. To bless my path, bless me with knowledge, and bless me with that warrior spirit. I never told nobody. My last fight, I think I was in the 6th round, and we're on break. And then I said the St. Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and the snares of the devil. So I said the whole prayer, and then I came out and I knocked him out in the 7th round. So he gave me the knowledge I needed to get that knockout. So thank you guys so much for this, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, guys? You guys doing good?
David Benavidez may be an American by birth, but his soul is strictly Mexican-made. He was raised on the high-level violence of the legends. On Cinco de Mayo weekend, that heritage isn't just a label, it's a debt. For him, all that matters is fighting like you belong to the history.
That date is legendary because we already know what's coming with that date. We're making history, 2 Mexican fighters fighting on Cinco de Mayo for the cruiserweight belts. It doesn't feel any better than for me to give my people what they want to see on our day.
De mayo, la batalla de Puebla. Es una guerra. Creo que va a ser una guerra también arriba del ring. Pues solo las leyendas habían tomado esas fechas. Para mí, pues, estoy muy contento de que sea hoy en día. Creo que pues estamos en nuestro prime los dos. va a ser un excelente espectáculo.
First impressions are everything. With Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, it's the long shadow cast by his immense frame. The scale says 200 pounds, but the steam rising off his body tells the deeper story. This is a man on a mission, and he'll push as hard as the task demands.
Nice. You want those? Yep, put it together.
Es la pelea pues más importante de mi vida. Te digo, me emociona mucho porque él es rápido. Yo tengo buenas piernas también.
Yes.
No siento presión, al contrario, siento alegría por esta pelea porque se va a dar.
Speed, find it, let's go! Let's go, what you got left? What you got left? How about you want it, Zurdo? Let's go! Push, push, push! Knuckles, knuckles, turn, turn, turn!
Nuestro estilo de pelea pues va a ser un buen match esta noche.
Push, push, push! Time!
Headlining a fight of this magnitude is heavy labor. But the sweat is only what you see on the surface. For Zurdo, the real work started a lifetime ago. Back when fighting wasn't a career, it was a necessity.
Comencé en este deporte a los 12 años porque me hacían bullying. Donde yo crecí era un barrio muy bravo, un barrio que había mucho cholo. Estaba chaparro y muy delgado. Siempre me peleaba con niños más grandes que yo, o a veces eran 2 o 3, nos peleábamos. Por eso me metí al boxeo, dije, quiero aprender a pelear y quiero pues aprender a defenderme. Me ayudó mucho, me ayudó a formarme carácter en el barrio. Parte de mi personalidad es la fortaleza y el coraje.
It appears fighting for survival is the entry fee for both men on this card. Yet what Zurdo did with his survival is the anomaly. 48 fights and 30 knockouts mark a steady rampage. The story of a man who grew out of the skinny frame of his youth to do what no Mexican had ever done. The first championship came in 2016, a 12-round masterclass that left no doubt and no room for argument. When the hand was raised, the record was set. The first time a Mexican was crowned king at 168 pounds.
Esa pelea pues fue un sueño hecho realidad, el estar en el MGM, llenísimo de gente. Mi primer título mundial fue algo pues muy emocionante.
Primer mexicano campeón del mundo. Hicimos historia.
He defended that title 5 times before the scale pushed him toward the light heavyweights. In November of 2022, he ran headlong into Dmitry Bivol. Officially, it was Zurdo's first and only loss. But in this game, losing to a pound-for-pound great isn't a failure. It's a trial by fire. Zurdo didn't break. He just got bigger. He climbed again, straight into the brutal 200-pound limit of the cruiserweights. By 2024, he had taken the WBA belt. Once again, becoming the first Mexican to be crowned at cruiserweight. A year later, he had unified the division, the greatest accomplishment of his career.
Yep, take your time. 8, but they gotta be fucking powerful. Go. 2, rip. 3, rip. 4, rip. 5, 6, harder. 7, 8. Good job. Take a second.
I don't need a second.
Rip. Harder. Harder.
I go for a knockout every fight. If there's an opportunity to get the knockout every single fight, that's why I feel like my level of intensity is unmatched.
3, rip. 4.
Everybody I go up against, they get hurt.
6.
Everybody I go up against tells me after the fight that, yes, you're the best fighter I've ever faced, and you probably will be the best fighter that I'll ever be in the ring against.
Yo soy el campeón. Uno busca lo mejor, El 2 de mayo van a ver una guerra arriba del ring.
The stage is set for Cinco de Mayo weekend. A monster moving up, a giant waiting at the top. It isn't a storybook, it's a collision. This lifetime of work, every mile, and every ounce of sweat is what is at stake on May 2nd. This isn't just about the belts. It's about history.
May 2nd. Champions collide. David Benavidez, undefeated, unrelenting. Zurdo Ramirez, powerful, punishing.
And there's a left hook!
Can the Mexican monster snatch the crown from the unified cruiserweight king? Plus, Resendiz faces Munguia for the super middleweight title. Mexican warriors battle for the belts. Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Are you ready?
Benavidez Zurdo, plus Resendiz Munguia. Live on PBC pay-per-view.